As love seems to be every person's favorite language, courtship can never be thrown out of the window when discussions about culture commence. In this video, we will show you the difference and similarities between the traditional courtship of Philippines and Thailand.
Magandang umaga sa'yo, Binibini. Magandang umaga rin sa'yo, Ginoo.
Ang sintay ulilain, sino ba kayang tatawagin? Hindi si Neneng Kusiyo, nagukay layo sa piling, malayo man malapit, pipilit mo rin magdarating, wag lamang masayong ikitagin.
In the Philippines, courting or panliligaw is the most romantic and the sweetest stage of every Filipino's love life. Like any other countries around the globe, the Philippines has established its own set of unique courting traditions and customs. There are a lot of ways to court a girl in the Philippines, but the most popularly known courtship gesture is called harana. Harana is an old Philippine tradition of courtship in which a man bears his heart in song to a woman. Harana is usually done outside the house of the woman. Thai people also expresses their affection through courtship. Thai people are very firm in their affection. However, they are more conservative than the other cultures. In there, if you are courting, it is important to restrain yourself in having any physical contact beyond sitting next to the person you are courting, because you can only be intimate if the relationship is nearing marriage. In addition, Thais prefer to have a solemn and calm courtship so that the woman will feel the true intention of the man who is courting her.
This is different with courtship in Philippines where they have harana. But in spite of that, those two different traditions of courtship have similarities. When courting, whether in Thailand or Philippines, if a man wants to be taken seriously by a woman, he has to visit the latter's family and introduce himself formally to the parents of the girl. It is rather inappropriate in both cultures to court a woman and formalize the relationship without informing the parents of the girl. In the Philippines, if a guy wants to be acceptable by the girl's family, he has to give pasalubong or gifts every time he drops by her family's house. While in Thailand, the guy must discuss the dowry with the girl's family. Both cultures may have different styles in courting, but all of those only comes to one conclusion, and that is to show how a man would persevere to woo the love of his life.